Well, that's a foreboding looking image.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a shorter mission.
We can only hope. So, welcome back to Let's Play Trauma Team. I'm redxparasite.
I'm Air327.
And we're friends.
Wait, oh. They're playing the same game we do with the Tales of the Abyss skit titles.
Yes.
I'm sure that you resent me. It's only natural. I robbed you of your past and future.
I don't resent you. You gave me the life I had to begin with.
Symbolism.
Professor Stotts.
Did a good job preparing that skull, by the way.
Yeah. Can't see any cracks at all.
Yeah, it's as good as new.
It's better than new.
It's better than bad, it's good.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right. Everybody here? Roni, take it away.
Yes, Doctor. Let us begin. The outbreak began in Portland and has quickly spread. I have collated and analyzed all the information at hand.
What? Then...
So, do we know what it is?
A picture says 1,000 words. Our guest of honor.
is that it?
A Group 5 RNA virus of the Filoviridae family. Yet its nucleic acid does not match any existing data.
So is this a new type of virus?
That's right. We've named it the Rosalia Virus.
Rosalia.
Rose.
A medical professor at Cumberland College, Albert Sartre, found it in the blood of a girl he had adopted. Ironically enough, he was infected by it and died. Now listen up. This thing's life cycle has 2 stages. First, a dark stage, where it replicates itself undetected.
Let me provide some additional information. In this stage, it fragments itself and infects cells. And there's no way for us to confirm the virus's presence.
That means that only a process of elimination works.
Correct. The only sign is unexplained tumor formation. The Rosalia virus inhibits the tumor suppression gene. The infected cell then replicates, forming a tumor.
So, we can't see the virus, but it'll make tumors. Great.
No kidding. But we're just getting to the best part.
Oh, good.
Once the latent virus replicates enough, the next step begins. The virus fragments merge into their full form, and then attach to organs and veins, forming colonies. A couple 100 million of them start eating nearby cells.
Is that what those bruises are?
That's right. Those black bruises are the dying cell's voiceless screams.
It doesn't end there. The colony continues to grow. Once the colony reaches a certain size, it bursts. There's no way to stop the viruses that break free. Veins, organs, bones, they devour anything they find.
Hey, who turned the lights back on?
How can we save the infected? Is there any way to stop?
No such method exists.
What?
That's right. The patient has 3 days after the explosion. Excision of tumors and colonies won't eradicate the virus. And as there's no vaccine, all America will die in a week.
7 days? That can't be. So we just give up? Screw that! There is no way in hell I'll...
No. We find the only possible option we have.
Only option? What possibility?
An anti-serum.
An anti-serum?
I was considering that. If the virus came from Rosalia, then she must have been infected with it at that point. But
Fair enough.
she sent a letter to Maria 3 years later. Doesn't that sound odd to you?
Somehow
What's
she
so odd about
survived
that?
having the virus for that long.
There's no cure, yet she was infected without falling ill. She's a natural host.
Natural host?
An organism that coexists with an infectious virus.
We need to get a sample of her blood for an anti-serum. There's no other way.
Rose. Wait a sec, this place is under quarantine. Flights are grounded. How the hell are we gonna get to Mexico?
Wait, who said anything about Mexico?
What else can we do? Sit here, do nothing, and wait to
Wait,
die?
so no one's questioning the mention of
Impossible
Mexico.
or not,
Apparently everybody already
we
knows
got
about
to do
that.
it.
Apparently.
At least there'd been
helicopter is on the
something
roof.
about why Mexico.
We need it to get past the quarantine perimeter.
You?
Oh,
Why are
I'm
you
glad
here?
you heard all the important parts.
Once this is over, I'll have to arrest you. Got it?
We all owe you one. Thanks.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Maria and
All right.
Naomi.
Shall we get back to business?
Indeed. This is our fight now. We'll keep this place safe.
Relatively
Let's
speaking.
go.
Actual mission time.
Transfusion packs. Hurry, get more. You.
Don't glare at me like that. We've got the transfusions.
Rosalia bruises on the back. Might be spinal infection.
All right, let's start. You're in the way. Move it.
What? Hey, guys.
Can't put up with all that noise. What's so funny?
I'm glad you're back. I'm going to rely on you.
You're always making a big deal out of everything. Come on. Let's hurry and get this over with, partner.
Right.
Work your marvel with skill and strength. I think first responses, like the first moments, are the most critical, or something like that.
Patient you had to get charged for?
Odd patient. Oh, the one with the spinal tumor.
Right. This one's condition is very similar to that patient from before. I'm afraid it's the same focus.
I see. So this patient also suffers from ependymoma.
I think those are like soft,
Yeah,
the soft
there's
tumors.
no doubt about it.
You remember?
Handle the treatment with
No.
that in mind.
You got it. Let's do this.
I don't know what answer you expected, but the answer is no.
All right.
Maybe it'll
We'll
come
need
back to you.
excise the vertebral arches first.
So just
Let's be
press
very
A,
sure.
follow line. This is pretty easy.
Let's keep going and excise the other side.
So you just do it pretty quickly.
That was pretty good.
Oh, right. It switches. I'm fully aware of this fact and still forgot.
Rock solid. Beginning incision into the duramator.
Okay. Same deal. Just follow the line. If you mess this up, then you really are not
Yeah.
good at this
Say
game.
hello to the old spinal
Or having
cord.
some serious motion control problems, which happens sometimes.
Just as we thought. Let's begin extracting.
Do you remember it now?
Start by
Vaguely.
dividing the posterior median sulcus. Careful now.
I'm sure it gets more complicated than that one because this is the last mission.
Good. I'm going to continue the excision.
We're
Yep,
dealing
okay,
with
so this
the
is gonna be a
vital
bunch
piece
of cutting.
Human anatomy. So don't mess up, okay?
And the camera moves.
Yep.
And for some reason, we're cutting this in really arbitrary shapes.
Yeah.
And we're cutting it off little by little.
Good.
But don't miss those guidelines. Very crucial.
Yes, it's
It's crucial that we follow these completely arbitrary shapes.
it's vital that we cut it out
These
in exactly
artificial
this way.
difficulty increasing. I like how you could tell the moment when I had to start focusing because my sentence just stopped.
It's going well today.
You really have to go painfully slow sometimes because any faster and the game just spazzes out and everything breaks.
You're good.
Oop.
I like how, oh, you're good, overlapped with, whoop. Things like that you couldn't do if you tried.
I'm just that good.
No matter what.
Well, I think this is the last one. But of course, this isn't actually the last one. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
Whoa! Pay more attention to the guideline. Calm down. Be careful.
I cut into the thing that we're cutting out of him. Who cares?
Good. Cautiously
like, it's this
continue
part that
on.
really matters.
Yeah,
All right.
I cut
We've
into the
treated
part that
ependymoma.
needs to be
Now
removed
to-
anyway.
Hey, what's up?
Let me guess, there's another something.
This is you.
Oh,
That's
right.
not true.
Not true. What are you talking about?
That's
remember
impossible.
It's the same as before.
What the hell is this? The bruises are moving.
You knew it. That patient had these bruises too.
That seems like it would have been worth mentioning.
This.
It's finally shown itself. It's the virus colony.
I wish I knew more about it before I tried removing it, but there's no other choice.
It's
Begin
you again.
extraction.
Yeah. I feel like
Well,
that
it's still you, but okay. It starts out easy, but the guideline's gonna start moving
well, I'm sure.
after the next time.
You can do it. Keep detaching the blood vessels.
Oop. Cut that one a little close.
All right, let's proceed. Be careful.
All right, last one.
I wonder if this would be easier on a larger TV where you'd be sitting farther away
Looks like you're on.
and like,
I don't know.
Blood vessels have been
I think
detached.
the range of motion would be the
Extraction
same.
complete.
yeah, I don't know
Not soon.
exactly how it works.
No, not
So I
yet.
think the distance actually does not
Don't relax.
change how far you have to move in order for the cursor to.
Damn! More of
Yeah,
them?
I don't know. I've never thought that much about it.
Okay, so with,
Oh!
yeah, that's what I meant by the guideline moves.
I just thought you meant the normal camera moving.
You have to do it faster, I think.
What?
The mucus seeping from the colony is adhering to the detached blood vessel.
Ugh, this isn't good. We need to hurry and detach the blood vessel.
Oh, okay, it's me.
Oh, God.
And I feel like this one is even faster than last
It's
time.
going well today.
That is
Oh, geez.
scary.
Oh crap, I think the whole thing is timed.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh man.
All right. Extract
Okay,
it
go,
before it
go.
begins adhering again.
Extraction complete. Isn't it over with?
No, there's gonna be one more at least.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
colony is different
jeez.
from the previous ones.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
round.
matter. Whatever
It's
it is,
soft.
we have to extract it.
The first part's gonna be the exact same, I think.
We're dealing with an unknown virus. We can't just charge into this thing.
But that's what he
Do that.
does.
There's no time for tests.
What
Hey,
can we do
Give
then?
me some credit, huh? I am an expert diagnostician, you know.
And I'm pretty sure it's all Roni.
I'll figure out what it is while you deal with removing it.
Understood. I believe in you, friend.
Okay.
All right, beginning the extraction.
You're good.
It
Make
might
some
actually, we
gross
might be
noises.
screwed here because I'm not sure if the time, yeah, the timer didn't
Joined with the
reset
blood vessel. Cut it off again.
for some reason.
Wait, what?
The timer from last time didn't reset, like for the blood vessels reattaching.
Oh, you think that's what happened?
I think that's what happened. Because the edges of the screen kind of change color, like they start flashing red.
Oh.
See?
Rock solid.
Okay, that should do it, I think.
Attach the blood vessels. Now extract.
Oh crap! Do we have to do this on a timer?
Something about it.
Okay, you're gonna have to. Don't do this too quickly, but at the same time,
It can't.
There's no doubt about it. If you try to tear it off,
so you're gonna have to use A and B, and you have to pull kind of slowly,
But not too slowly.
but not
probably.
too slowly because that.
That's impossible. If we take too long, the blood vessels will adhere again.
It might be impossible, but it's the only
Oh
way
man,
to save this
we
patient.
might be kind of screwed
We'll have
here.
to extract it
Yeah.
bit by bit while it's temporarily.
Oh,
Make it sound so easy.
oh man.
I cannot lose.
So we might have to do this little by little. So just
You did it
you did
again.
too slowly.
I'll keep cutting it
Okay.
away as
Or
many
sorry,
times
quickly.
as it takes.
Hopefully, at some point, it ends up with you doing that because you've got a better idea of what to do than I do.
Well done. Keep that up, okay?
Well, I will say this. This has forced us into doing these very quickly.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
we've gotten quite adept at doing that. Also, it's you again.
Be careful. The colony's gonna tear.
We have more time this time, so... Okay, you're good.
Extraction complete. Isn't it over with yet?
It had better be.
Yeah, that's you.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know if we really could have done it that first time, given where the timer was when we started.
Right.
Let our guard down until we've closed him up. Let's go.
And I don't like the fact that the timer doesn't reset there,
Reinforce the
because
excitement.
it
Yeah.
really should be like you.
That
If you
feels
do
like
each
it wasn't
step,
intended.
if you do each step quickly enough, then you should be able to do it without the blood vessels reforming. But there was definitely two situations there where we really could not do much.
Screws until they meet the guideline.
Okay, again, stop this before you think you need to.
So take about as long, have about as much inertia as the other ones.
I think so. It might be like slightly ooh.
Oh,
Okay, maybe not as much as the screws, but
Cautiously continue on.
there definitely is some.
All right. Halfway
yeah, I
there.
don't think it's as
Let's
much.
treat the other side now.
Oh, that was a little too early. A little late.
That was pretty good. Rock solid.
Right?
Now for the rods.
The rod
Okay.
goes through the screws you just inserted.
It's
Watch
this
the
again.
guideline.
I assume this is basically like the drill.
Except you don't have to time the ending. Yeah.
Okay.
Rock solid. Now the other rod.
Whoa. Okay, that's reminding me, you know, an actually recent meme for this time. You know, the
What?
whoa.
Wait,
Whoa. Have you not seen
I
that?
don't know if I have.
Oh man, I have to show you that
Okay.
Treatment complete.
after this is complete.
Well done.
Okay.
Let's close the operation field.
Time to close him up. Let's use the staple.
It's just tilting it to the side.
All right. Let's proceed.
Yeah, but I couldn't
Careful.
tilt it all the way to the side easily where my hand
Operation
was
complete.
at the time.
Okay, well, I think we did okay on
A
that.
lot of patients
It wasn't-
still out there.
fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get this guy out of here and bring in the next patient.
So we'll see what we get. I'm guessing actually not an S and not a C. One of the two in
Yeah.
the middle is what I'm guessing. Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
See, I feel
take it.
I feel like surgery and orthopedics are the ones that we're apparently good at.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a pain.
Crying about it won't help anybody. Let's make sure we're ready.
And first aid is just tough.
You're so damn
Like you really have to be
serious all
fast
Yeah.
the time. Looks like we don't have a choice.
and not miss.
Uh-huh.
But
Operation complete.
All right, bring in the next patient.
Dr. Cunningham, this patient's convulsing.
Damn it! It just never ends.
Just go. Leave this place to me.
All right.
I'll handle
See you
them.
later. Bring some ribavirin, just in case we need it for next time. Miss Kimishima, Maria, I believe in you.
Also,
Come on.
can we talk about how they're going from Portland, Maine to Mexico?
Yeah.
Even if it's like really far north in Mexico, that's still thousands of miles.
Yeah. Best case scenario, thousands of miles.
So, how long does it take them to get there? Well, and they're in a helicopter too. It's not even like they're in a
Yeah, not
plane
even
going
that
500
fast.
miles an hour. So, we could crunch the numbers on that.
So I guess we'll probably at least do the cutscenes for this one,
Yeah.
because it's a little short otherwise.
Yeah, we can at least get started.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. How much farther?
Much.
Much.
I don't know. I've never flown a chopper to Mexico.
We're already in Mexican airspace. Now
Wow.
to find Rosalia.
What?
And how do we do
She
that?
has a very loose
We
definition
don't
of
have a clue
already.
where she is.
We have to think. How about showing people her picture?
Are you kidding me? Do you know how many villages there are?
Fine, Agent. Do you happen to have a better plan?
Hey, what's that?
Something flying. Are those butterflies?
Oh, hey, this is probably
Okay,
like
so
symbolism or some shit.
It is about 2,700 miles
That's
from
a lot of
Portland,
miles.
Maine to Mexico.
Next question is how fast does a helicopter fly?
So
The
it's
Golden River
42
flowing
hours
through
by
the
car.
sky.
Danaeus plexipus.
Danaeus. What's that?
And obviously, there's no time for how long it would take
Monarch
by
butterflies.
plane.
Mhm.
Although
This must
I
be their
suppose we could
migration route.
crunch the numbers ourselves.
They can be seen every year in this season. Beautiful.
So going at 500 miles per hour would take about
Monarchs.
5 hours and 5.5 hours
Monarchs only
by
stay
plane.
in America until the end
I don't know
of the
how
summer.
fast a helicopter moves.
At the end of the summer, the monarch
So
butterflies
five
That
and a
we
half
can
hours
that we can that we can look
they
up.
head south to find Asclepius to feed the larvae. Look at the picture. Monarch butterflies. Yes, she's in Mexico.
Okay, so the average
Something about
helicopter
this-
can reach speeds somewhere between 130 and 140 knots, which is about 160 miles per hour.
What's with you? We can't just jump around at random.
It's not random. There was a monarch in Rosalia's photo. It's the same time of year, too. We can
17
follow
hours
them.
by helicopter. The more you know.
Apparently her definition of already is
Right.
17 hours.
Agent, follow the trail of butterflies.
So maybe not as like quite as high as we
Still too many hours.
expected, but yeah, still a lot. a
Also,
long
something
time.
about that music in the flashback felt very Super Paper Mario to me.
I can see that.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what it is because I'm no music guy. I don't know enough about that stuff.
Carpet of Blue Death. Another cheery title.
Mm-hmm. At least the weather's less ominous here. That's always good in, fictional stuff. It's a good sign.
Yep. Okay, what I want to know though is even if they know that this is in Mexico because of the butterflies and the flowers, how did they find this specific place off of just that photo?
Luck.
I mean, maybe they could have used the background, but, you know, still, I feel like that's the shot in the dark.
A
Over
bit.
there. Someone's over there.
Somehow they slept through a helicopter landing, or are dead. One of the two.
They're dead.
Yeah, as I started saying that, I figured, wait, no, that makes no sense.
So, that's her.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a
She's
second.
turned into adipocere.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Damn.
But
You've grown so
I was
big.
going to mention that
I didn't
Sartre's
recognize
body decomposed, but hers hasn't.
What can we do?
We don't know how long she's
We
been
can't get a
dead,
blood
but
sample from her.
Agent Holden, please take Maria and search the facility.
it's likely as
What are
long
you
as
going to do?
he has been,
I'll examine
if not more.
I might be able to learn something.
Hold on. We can't get a serum, can we? It's impossible like this. Then
Then what? Are you going to wait for the world to end? Move.
there's a weird
You're
color
in my
change
way.
going on there for some reason, at least on the screen.
I have
Or my
own
eyes are
way
playing tricks on me, one of
to
the two.
hear her voice, just like you.
I'll leave Rose in your hands.
see dead
Yes.
people.
Well, she hears them.
You're Rosalia. I've been looking for you for a while.
Why am I still holding my
I
Wii remote?
wonder, when did people begin to mourn each other's deaths?
Probably for as long as people have been people.
It's funny. Everyone has to die someday.
You have the happiest soliloquies. Wow, I can't believe I actually just pulled that word out.
Crap.
Oh, we didn't even get her last words. We just got her last word. That's a ripoff.
Only one word?
That's the best you
I
could
heard
do?
your final words.
No, you didn't.
I'll make sure to pass them on with the time
It.
I have.
Pass it on. Did they, like, write that before they figured out what her last word was going to be?
Probably not.
Testing. Testing.
Well, this is convenient.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. It looks like I can examine her normally.
Relatively speaking.
What are you looking for?
If our information is correct, Rosalia was with Albersat, but we find Rosalia's corpse here. Isn't that odd?
What's so strange about that?
If Gabe brought Albert's corpse back from Usamrid, then he would have died in Backcode, over 3,000 kilometers away.
Oh, so the game does acknowledge the distance.
What happened to these two must be brought to light.
But will that make our situation any better?
Who knows? Rosalia's corpse has become adipocere. We can't get a serum.
What a mess. This is it then.
No. These two must be related to the infection source. Filling in the gaps in the timeline will reveal the truth. That's what I believe.
All right. I'll follow you to the very end.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that.
Sorry. Dr. Kimishima, can you repeat that? The transmission cut out there for a moment.
Adipocere. It occurs when bacteria do not multiply. It's beautiful. As if she was still alive and with us. What's death, anyway? What does it signify? We cry when we are born. What about when we die? Let's begin.
Stop being so poetic
Show
and
me
actually
the
solve this
light
thing.
we were robbed.
Okay, so
The
somehow...
truth can never truly die.
Somehow her referring to the distance in kilometers sent my mind down a weird train of logic that led to me remembering that one of the Pokemon Pokedex entries refers to some really arbitrary temperature in Fahrenheit, and I was like, I wonder why you would have a decimal on that. I bet they converted that. I remember doing the math and figuring out, oh, yeah, that's a really nice number in Celsius. I wish I could tell you more than that. I assume it was either an ice or fire Pokemon if they were talking about temperature, but that's the best I can tell you.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Trauma Team. I've been redxparasite.
I've been here 327.
Signing out.